All right, welcome back to another episode of Roundball. We have myself and Hunter Dickinson at the moment. Jordan is probably sulking about Iowa because they fucking suck, and he'll be joining in a couple of minutes. But we're recording on Thursday. We wanted to do a little closer to Michigan's game against Minnesota, just in case we can maybe get another prediction out of Hunter Dickinson.
You would like that, huh, Marty? You would like that.
Oh man, I would love that. I love a good prediction. Listen, I'm gonna be blunt with you. Win the fucking game. Stop being a pussy. Michigan needs to be Michigan tonight. You can't be losing Minnesota. You can't. That's me saying it. Minnesota fucking went to overtime with some dog shit team. Dog shit. I'm saying. I don't even know what team they. I can't even when they have abbreviations, you don't even know what team it is. That's when you know they fucking suck.
Did it start with a C?
Yeah, it's
Cal Baptist.
Cal Baptist. I mean, you can't go to overtime, Cal Baptist. You just can't.
We went to overtime with Ohio.
You did. That wasn't. You can't do that either. You can't
do that either, man. You can't do it
but,
either.
I think you fucking bring your dick out, slap it on the floor, and maybe everyone will suck you off like Trace Jackson Davis if you get a triple double. Because that was a little. I'll get to that. I thought it was a little too much of was he the first player ever or something, or third player?
Third player in their history.
Let's be honest. I don't need an ESPN notification that he's the third player ever in Indiana. That just means these Indiana players got to step it the fuck up. But give me some. How do you feeling going into tonight to Minnesota? And if you start this, man, our team needs to come back. Don't give me a media fucking answer.
No, I'm not gonna, man. No, for real. Like, this is a game that we need. We need this bad. Like,
must win.
I'm telling the guys because a lot of people see our record and we lost to Virginia and Kentucky and they're like, oh man, like we're fighting an uphill battle. Those games in retrospect really don't matter. Like, in retrospect, this is the most important game of our season so far because this is Big Ten play. This is what everybody is kind of, look forwards to. Like, that doesn't make sense, but it's not a word. But, Big Ten games are the most important. And so if you're able to start 1-0 in the league, I mean, Indiana's already 1-1. They already have a loss versus Rutgers. At the rack, like we said, Marty, well, what did we say? At the rack, it's just different.
Hey, I will get to that too. And also, I've already secured I will be probably courtside for Rutgers, Michigan. So
good.
You better fucking you better do an N1 and fucking body me up or something there. But we'll get to that. That's in February. Yeah. But yeah. But you're right. Today on the road, getting a win on the road at Minnesota to start your conference is ginormous.
Yeah, and I remember my freshman year, we actually lost. We got blown out my freshman year at the barn. But, this is just a huge game for us. Like, we really need it. Like, to be able to start, like I said earlier, to be able to start Big Ten play 1-0 is just huge because every game is going to be a battle, especially road games. If you can steal a road game on the road versus a Big Ten team, it doesn't matter who it is. If it's a bottom team, if it's a top team, if it's a middle team, it doesn't matter. A win is a win. And, if we can start this off, with a little hot streak in the Big Ten, that'll alleviate whatever we did in non-conference. As long as we can get, I think a good goal for us would be about 13-7 in the Big Ten. If we do that, I think we're looking at like a nice little a 5-6 seed maybe. And then I think the winner of the Big Ten might have like 14 wins. So we might be right there. Like, I think this year it's going to be so packed in the middle and the top. Like, I think the difference between 1 and like 6 might be like 1 or 2 losses. And so I think for us to be able to start off with a win at Minnesota would be huge for us. They got a really good team. They got a really good player in battle that, we're going to try to limit, as much as he can. Because once he gets going. Like, it's crazy how much, if you look at his games, like, he scores in bunches. Like, if he scores, like, they're going to him again, he's going to try to shoot that thing again. So we're going to just try to limit him as much as possible. I think if we do that, we got a really good shot.
Do you think, one, the news of, how do you pronounce the last name? Llewellyn?
Yeah, Jalen Llewellyn.
Jalen Llewellyn out for the season, which is, honestly, it's tough for you guys. Transfer comes in. going to help the team out, starting lineup. Sucks. I feel bad for him, but injuries happen. Who do you think is going to step up?
Doug McDaniel is the guy. Doug McDaniel,
Yeah.
and out of the DMV, my area. I'm always going to speak highly of the DMV guys. We got a lot of faith in Doug. He's shown us a lot in the preseason. He's a little bit undersized, but he's quick as hell. And so, Doug McDaniel is going to be that guy that's going to step in and give us, some much needed minutes in Jalen's absence, because he's leaving some big shoes to fill. But we got some faith in Doug for sure. We'll see how he does.
And that fucking bastard who came on the podcast last time, Joey Baker, needs to step the fuck up.
Joe's going to be aggressive tonight. I'm going to make sure.
Did he say anything what did he say about me when he left? Fuck that guy.
He didn't I think he wasn't sure what he was walking into. He didn't know.
I basically said I hate him and also want to suck his dick at the same time.
You said that?
I basically did, I think.
You did, yeah. I remember. You kind of did.
I said jerk him off. Different. You not gonna say anything, Jordan?
I mean, I just come in and we're talking about jerking off already. So
yeah, I mean that's usually what happens.
Almost like Nadu's back on the podcast.
Yeah.
What's going on with your camera over there, Hunter? I feel like I got to squint to see you.
Really? I'm under a light right now. The lighting's not good in this room.
No, it's vertical. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I forgot my laptop.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Just quickly, Jordan, we started a couple minutes ago. We were just talking about how Llewellyn's out for the year. People got to step up. And if it's a legit must-win game for Michigan tonight. Like if they lose to Minnesota, season is in shambles.
I mean, Minnesota, if you guys lose to Minnesota, I think it's time to pack the bags up and call it on the season. Just being honest with you.
I'll tell the boys that in the pregame, bring it in. I'll tell the boys. Jordan Bohannon said, "Man, if we lose this game, we might as well just go home."
Well, I'm not even being funny, dude. Like your guys' net ranking. I know it doesn't. Net's kind of in oblivion now. But
yeah, you're right.
You guys are not. You guys are lower bottom of the Big Ten. Minnesota is really, really bad too. So it is a must win. This is a beyond must win, in my opinion.
The glorious thing about playing in the Big Ten, though, Jordan, you can raise that net really fast.
True.
You can, because I was thinking about this. Ohio State ranked. Fucking Purdue is like the best team in the country. Indiana's ranked. Michigan State somehow just fell off out of nowhere. But they're like everyone is. You can get back up so easily. But
one of my teammates has an opinion on Purdue though, Marty. About who? Oh, he's got a strong opinion about Ohio State.
I'd love to hear it.
Come on, Ian. So no, Ian, you want to get on the mic, Ian. I haven't watched in Ohio State, so I don't know.
Ohio State hasn't played anyone good.
What'd you say?
Who's the best team Ohio State has played?
Duke.
Oh damn!
They lost, though, right?
Okay, we gotta come in and know the team.
I think his point was they haven't played anybody.
No, I agree with them. They shouldn't be ranked. I don't think they should be ranked.
What do you mean they haven't played? They played in Maui.
Who they else did they
I've
play?
watched the Ohio State game, so nobody.
Hey, that guy gotta go figure it out over there. Tell him to come back with a different one. Have a little more knowledge
look at the
over there.
schedule. Come back.
I kind of like not really looking up a take. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, Jordan, we're the king of that right here.
Yeah, that one's absurd. No, but that was absurd. Ohio State hasn't played anyone. They played in Maui. They played against Arkansas, and then they played Creighton too. And like what?
They played San Diego State and Cincinnati and Maui.
Did they?
San Diego State's really good, and they played Duke.
Did they beat San Diego State?
No, they lost.
They lost San Diego State.
No, they haven't. All right, maybe they haven't beaten anyone good.
I gotta look at their schedule and see. Ohio State's a team that I really haven't followed yet in the Big Ten. I got to get into them.
What was I just talking about before that? Fuck.
We were talking about net rankings. See,
yeah, no, you guys.
Okay. Ohio State's played Duke, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, San Diego State. I mean, that's pretty good.
How many games have they won though?
What are they? 6-3?
So they've won at least one of those.
Do they?
But they're in their top 25. Like
They are top 25. We're not. Hey man, we need to get some wins like that. We need to win.
The thing is, with you guys,
We're
you win.
We're gonna get a win soon.
You win today, right? And you obviously better beat Lipscomb, and then you beat UNC. You're back in the conversation.
Yeah. No, if we win out in December, we're back. We're back.
But you need people to step up, obviously, now because you're also down a person when he was a big part of your offense.
Terrence Williams, Joey Baker, those two. We all told them we need them to be more aggressive. I think if they're more aggressive out there, they hit some threes, they just make some plays out there offensively, aggressively. I think we turn into a different ball club that's hard to beat.
If Joey
Baker,
that's all you need.
Joey Baker hits
play
three.
point guard?
What'd you say?
Can Joey Baker play point guard for you guys?
No.
No, he's not.
I think the furthest he'd go is a 2, maybe, but he's more of a 3-4.
Are you guys entrusting? It's McDaniels, right? That's going to come in.
Yeah, McDaniel. Yeah, no, we trust Doug.
He looked pretty solid when he came in after Llewellyn went down.
He's a little erratic sometimes because he's a freshman. You remember when you were a freshman like 20 years ago playing.
Now.
I hope you guys fucking lose. I hope you guys lose.
Jordan, I'll be honest. I don't even like making those jokes. I just feel like I have.
Why make them? You just made one.
I feel like I have to for the pod.
You just fucking made one. So I don't like killing people. Then you kill people. Like what's the difference? You still kill someone.
I mean, who did that, Jordan?
What?
I said, who did that?
I mean, I'm down to go down that rabbit hole.
No. I hate when we talk about it because I just gotta say.
Bayheim?
Yeah, I mean,
you did kill a guy. We're a truthful podcast. You killed someone. Maybe we should just see how many times we Bayheim killed a guy in a podcast.
Syracuse fans, I have never said anything about.
He ain't ever gonna come on this podcast.
He's never coming on this podcast. He will never.
I asked Buddy too. I asked him. I got no answer.
I could get Judah Mentz though on the podcast. I know him.
They suck.
they're fucking awful. I don't even want them in the podcast.
I don't even care about Syracuse.
Marty, though, we got one of your guys.
Hey,
coming on.
If Jeremy Roach comes on, I'm gonna be so happy. You guys should probably not even show up.
We can't tell him, Marty. We're gonna have to cut that out.
Why?
We gotta keep it a secret. We gotta build
No,
it.
you gotta get people excited about it because also
he's my teammate. I played with him for like 5 years. So if I can't get him on, then what kind of teammate am I?
Well, you can't
get your own coach. Yeah.
He's only been coaching me for 3 though. 5 years, 3 years.
Oh, so year 4, then you can ask him to get on a Zoom call.
There's 2 things. COVID. There's a couple things. If Hunter doesn't do this, it's been a waste. 1, call out another person. He's got to call out more people. 2, if he doesn't tell us if he's coming back to college basketball or going to the NBA first, I don't know what we're doing.
You want me to break it on the pod?
Can you just announce it now?
I'll announce it on the pod. Or are we gonna do like a live?
The news right now.
Yeah, we should do it live.
I don't even know what I'm eating for pregame meal. Actually, I do know what I'm eating for pregame meal. But
don't you guys probably have the same shit every game?
I have the same thing every game. Chipotle.
Let's also say Michigan is a football school. This guy was in economy to London.
Were you sitting? Did you get an exit row at least?
I had to pay for an extra row on the way back.
Oh,
because I was not doing that again.
He used his meal money to get an exit row.
You know what's crazy? Like how valuable Hunter is to that university this year, and he has to buy his own exit row.
I had to buy my own exit row.
The man was starving for lunch because he had to get an exit row.
No, they served good lunch on there, but I was on the way there, bro. I was so cramped. I couldn't even fall asleep. I was so cramped. It was a terrible experience for me. It honestly led to me just being in a bad mood for the first 3 days of London.
Bro, I
was in a terrible mood. I was so good.
I'm 6'4", and I get cramped in there. That's crazy.
I was 6'4".
Did you just me? Did you just me? I'm 6'4". You see me.
You're not 6'4". Maybe wearing Air Force Ones, high tops.
I am wearing Air Force Ones at the moment.
Yeah, well, you're probably 6'4".
Are they dirty or clean, Marty?
They got to be dirty. Yeah.
Yeah,
He looked like a dirty Air Force One, dude.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a one shoe type of guy until they're really done, and then another one. I don't have time to match in the morning at all.
Mine are always.
Point B.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care what my shoes.
My shoes are always in pristine condition.
I fix my teeth. I don't need to fix my shoes.
True.
You can fix both.
Hunter, to be honest, you're gonna probably have to do like a shout out to my dentist. He's a big Michigan fan, and he gave me these free jibs, and they're very expensive. So I think you gotta help me out some way.
Wait,
we can send him an autograph.
No joke.
Set up an NIL deal.
You're being dead ass right now.
Let's set up an.
He's in Michigan.
Let's set up an NIL deal.
Wait.
I'll shout out his company.
Wait.
Marty,
Hunter, this is why. Wait, Hunter. This is why he wanted to start this podcast. He was forced to by the dentist because he had to pay him back for the free teeth he got to get you on here.
No, I got these done.
Really, Marty?
Last, like when COVID was starting, when I got stuck in Michigan. I think I met Hunter during that time, didn't I?
Yeah. I came over there.
Yeah, you came over to me, and I got stuck. And one day I was literally bored. I just tweeted out, I was like, "Hey, who can fix up my chiclets?" And this guy is like, "Hey, my dad's a dentist in Ohio. Come over." And I asked him how much it would be. $25K.
Yeah, like what the fuck? He just gave you this for free?
Yeah. I gave him a bunch. I've given him a bunch of merch and stuff, but I was like, you know what? Maybe
merch. Yeah, how much merch? You gave him $25K merch.
I could throw in $100 tickets. Shout out at one.
Bro, you need to get Hunter to suck his dick or something at that rate. Holy shit, 25,000. Hunter, you got to do it.
That,
Hunter, you have to do it.
No joke though.
Up for that.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'll do.
We can do an NIL deal with him. For sure.
You should. You 100% should.
Tell him, ask him for me.
Well, I don't know. I'll probably have to pay you then.
Yeah, wait. He's not gonna. Yeah.
It's Con Dental Grade Smiles in Ohio. Make sure you go there if you're in Ohio. He's a fantastic guy.
Shout out him. That's actually sick. He did that.
Sick. Like,
yeah.
His son's like a fan, so he's a man. All right. Back to basketball. Jordan, when you got a notification from ESPN being like Trace Jackson Davis got a triple-double, were you like, did you think that needed to be a fucking notification on your phone?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
It's good. Like, obviously, triple-double is great.
You know how crazy? Okay, it's not crazy that he got triple-double. I do agree with you, Marty, on that.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
But the fact that's the third one in school history,
I think that's an Indiana problem.
That's insane. That is insane. Third and one? You know how many players that had come through that were like unbelievable? That's absurd.
What are you saying, Hunter?
I agree with kind of both of you at the same time. Like, yes, I think it's for a big man to get 10 assists. It's pretty freaking hard.
No, we're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that.
I do like Marty's point where it's like, with all that history, there should be more than 3.
Yes, like that. We're looking like way past. Like he's the third person, and it's like Indiana's like. You think of college basketball, it's usually like, oh, Indiana. It hasn't been up late, but triple-double again, like good for him. It's a triple-double. You get it. People get triple-doubles. I didn't think it was that crazy of a deal.
Yeah, well,
I thought it was more crazy for a big man to get it with assists.
So why, Jordan? Why do you think that? Why do you say we're not doing the assisting from big men?
Because I think it's easier to get assists for big man.
No, they don't like counting our assists, Jordan. They never count our
That
assists.
is the most. Put
our
on your fucking Hershey Kiss rapper hat over there and just with the conspiracists. What the fuck? They don't count your assists?
They forget to count our assists, bro. They don't care about our assists. You ask any big man, we get way more assists than we're counted for.
All right, tinfoil. Why don't you just calm down over there?
That's a take that I'll stand on.
That's a tinfoil ass take.
So do you think that it's easier for tinfoil ass takes funny? Do you think that because like big men get doubled, so they can just throw it out every time? It's
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Guards can come off a ball screen and hit us for an easy dunk.
Guards have to do 15 different dribble moves and kick it with a no look pass like
Oh.
370 degrees that way to get an assist. And big guys, all they have to do is catch it. Oh, I'm 7'4", so I can just dump it off.
Okay, but how many times are big men catching the ball and teams are running plays for them to be making scoring passes?
What?
Like, how many other teams? Obviously, if you have a really good big man with high IQ, good passing skills, like Indiana has, they're going to run plays that make Trace Jackson Davis be able to make scoring passes. But other teams don't do that.
I feel like we're talking about something totally different now. What are we talking about?
The big man at Iowa, how many plays is he really like making backdoor passes?
I'm saying if you're a solid big guy and you are a scoring threat, you're going to get assists unless you are a ball hog.
But they don't count ours. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my gosh.
What is that?
Yeah.
They don't count them. Like, they'll just
Champa, put a tinfoil emoji on them this whole fucking episode. This is absurd. They don't count your assist?
No, they don't count our assist.
This is why
It has to be like a
let
pass.
me tell you, this is why I picked the boat.
Instantly layup for them to count the assist.
That is absurd. You don't understand how crazy you're sounding right now.
I think I'm
They
right.
don't count big guys' assists.
Sometimes the craziest people are the most right, Jordan.
Facts.
You do realize not even after the game they go through games to they make corrections on stats.
They thought Socrates was crazy too. Now,
I don't know what this.
Socrates, maybe not. Who knows?
I don't know what's going on.
This is why I love you both. This is why you both. This is also my favorite Jordan. When you just go when you come in blazing hot and like not taking anyone's shit. My favorite Jordan and Hunter. Him saying they don't count big men assists is crazy.
That is a crazy take. That is a crazy fucking take.
Next time we get another big man on the pod, we'll ask him.
I'm gonna watch your game tonight, and I'm gonna see how many times you pass it out, and see if I count.
He doesn't. He doesn't pass it out. You can't even count. What do you mean they don't count your assists? You don't get any assists.
Shut your mouth, Jordan. I'm a very
right shoulder tonight, Minnesota. Right shoulder. Need a fucking scouting report. Right shoulder.
I'll tell them before the game, and they'll still let me get to it.
I know, because you're literally should win by 45 because they're so bad. They're not gonna win a Big Ten game this year. Minnesota's awful.
Oh yes, they will. They'll win at home.
Who?
They'll win some games at home.
Against who? Who can they beat in the Big Ten?
Iowa.
Oh yeah.
They'll sneak some teams at home.
Hey, can we renegotiate that? I can't.
The crazy thing is, we'll get to that. But
what was the deal for you, Jordan, if you guys lost?
I guess we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, Michigan did feed Hunter Subway too. That was their deal. Subway's fire though. I'll give them that.
Subway's really good.
I don't like Subway.
Best bread in the world.
Oh.
Now
you ever just like not get meat or vegetables? You just ask for a sub with just bread.
Potbelly.
I put to it.
Yeah. Just give me the loaf. The what?
Potbelly is just leaps and bounds better.
Oh, I had that yesterday. So good.
Real quick, I want to hit on New Mexico State. Hunter, if you plan on going to some girl's apartment, I guess you got to go strapped just in case you're going to get jumped. That was my question. So if everyone doesn't know, you should know by now that the assistant coach got found with the murder weapon of self-defense guy who plays for New Mexico State. Am I correct?
I didn't think he died. I didn't think it was a murder weapon. I thought he shot him.
Well, he definitely the guy got shot. I'm not sure if he died. But
I don't know if he died, but
the fact that he was going to a girl's room that he thought he was going to have sex with, but he brought a gun. So what? Usually people bring the other things. I didn't think a gun would be a part of it. But yeah, I guess. And then all of a sudden, the assistant coach had the gun, and if you go deeper and deeper, it's twists and turns, and like it almost seems like it's not real. And all this was happening while they were playing. which is outrageous. So they just came back to a bunch of notifications like, "Oh, our boy is in trouble."
Didn't they cancel the game? It wasn't the game.
I think they did cancel the game.
They canceled the next game, like what they
Oh.
were actually playing when the news came out. Then they canceled the next game.
Jordan, I want to hear your take on this.
I didn't read about it. This is the first time I hear about it. I saw you guys text about it, but I never got into it.
Oh, you just heard of this?
Like this is like the first time I've heard the story.
You almost need to do like I'm not even doing it justice.
Yeah. Essentially,
You
a
need to
dude, essentially one of the players was going over to a girl's house to do who knows what. But when he got there, there was 3 guys waiting for him with the girl that allegedly the player had gotten into it with them at a football game like the week or so prior. And so they were coming to basically jump him. One of the guys pulls out a gun and shoots at him while he's running away. The player then has a gun himself, pulls it out and shoots the guy who shot at him and ran away. And then like essentially like the next day, like the gun, like then a lot of crazy stuff happened after that. Like it gets even crazier. Like one of the assistant coaches like takes the gun and like goes to a hotel like in another state, and like the police are like investigating, and then like the team just leaves, and the police like try to come and like chase down the bus, but then the team gets away, and then the police officer's like, man, you can't like just leave, like we're in an open investigation. It's pretty crazy. I will say though, that assistant coach, that's somebody you want on your
Yeah.
side. That's somebody you
We
want.
talk about that
Well,
guy?
right there.
That's
That
a
guy is
real.
as loyal as they come.
That's the real character of the story. Holy shit!
Yeah, dude, the twists and turns don't stop. It's like a TV show almost, and it's just like, what is happening?
I feel like this is something that only happens in the state of New Mexico.
I just don't understand New Mexico, man.
Do people live in New Mexico?
See, that's what I don't think so.
I feel
Have
like
you
there
ever
should be
been,
no
Marty?
laws in Mexico. In Mexico,
Am
like
I
what-
been?
Yeah, have you been there? Have you?
No, I don't even understand. Like, don't you feel like Washington, D.C. should be a state over New Mexico?
I feel like there should just be no laws in New Mexico. You can do whatever you want. You
I
can't
feel
have
like there
Google
are
what
no.
you want.
That's what I'm getting at with you. Like, I feel like there's like it's not even.
Well, like, we couldn't come up with another name besides New Mexico. Like, was there a York and then there was a New York?
I mean, we have Virginia and West Virginia.
That's true. But they're both in the United States. Mexico is not.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, like New Mexico's never like I don't think New Mexico's ever been a thought in my mind ever
Yeah.
until this.
No.
I don't think it's ever been a thought for me to go visit that state.
Yeah, no, like I would make sure I'd leave it off. Like
That's
I don't
like the last state. That's like if you have like a bucket list to visit every state. That's like the last state you visit.
Are you a tinfoil hat type of guy, Jordan, or Hunter?
Well, the guy to the right definitely is after earlier. I'm into tinfoil. Yeah, I like tinfoil hats.
Antarctica.
You can't go there.
Can't
No
go
one talks
there
about it.
because a guy went there, Jordan. A guy went there and found like basically aliens living there. Like everyone in the world says, oh, aliens are fucking like this green goblin thing up in space. They're in Antarctica. There's a whole world down there, and he brought it to the White House, and they shushed him. And why can't? And what do you think people say? Oh, North Pole, Santa Claus, South Pole. They're like, oh, because it's a fake world. There's real fucking people going on down there, Jordan.
I've heard. I'm totally on board with that conspiracy.
Man,
It's not even a
there's a lot of
conspiracy.
things- There's a lot of things out here that
Tell me
seem impossible.
Tell me how it makes sense you're not allowed to go to. It's not even like a territory found by any country.
You want to
I
hear
think-
this? So I was an actor in this History Channel show, and it's called it's called.
Yeah, but find that, Champa.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to Champ. I'll put it on social. I was like, it's called the Montauk or the Dark Files or something like that. It was in Montauk. So in Montauk, there's a whole area that no one's allowed to go in. And supposedly our government took kids, like street kids, like kids that didn't have families, didn't have no track record, and would inject them with shit and become like their soldiers. Like, like
Mhm.
it's basically 11, like the Stranger
Yeah.
Things, like that. And I was an actor of like the people being abducted, and like I was walking with my shirt off in there, looking like this.
How do you even get that gig?
I
Yeah.
used to lie on all my resumes that I was an actor, and I just would get a couple. I was on House of Cards. I was Kevin Spacey's fucking
Wait, what?
secret agent. Yeah.
I watched.
Are you
House of
serious?
Yeah, I was on season, I want to say 5, episode 7. I had to find it. I have that clip too.
I fucking love that show. Are you? How much you get paid for something like that?
It depends on like the History Channel one was like $200.
Yeah.
And then the House of Cards, the second one I did was like maybe 500, not much. But
House of
walked.
Cards was good until he got the presidency. Then it just went downhill.
No,
Bro,
it was so good.
My one scene was walking down a hallway, literally just with Kevin Spacey and his wife or whatever, and then all the main characters. That's like, he told me like how to peel bananas and shit. That's why I have a job here. He was like, that's before he was touching little kids and shit.
Well, he's not guilty, I heard.
Really?
So is he a good guy, or is he a touching kids type guy?
I'll just say I wasn't shocked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll explain more after. I wasn't shocked at all when it came out. But yeah, he was like telling me how to peel your bananas, and
that's flag number 1.
yeah, but I was like, oh my god, he's so right. You're supposed to do it when not from the stem the other way. It was crazy. But my one scene, I was walking down a hallway, and it took me 6 hours. That was it. 6 hours for 30 seconds. Because I kept looking at the camera and shit. I wasn't a very good actor.
Then they're like, oh, this fucker lied on his resume.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into some games. Let's start off with the game I was at, Duke, Iowa. I was 3 rows off the court. Fantastic seats by Game Time. Thank you. Duke very clearly came out and was like, let's just defend Chris Murray and then see what they can do. And they did absolutely nothing. And that's a fact.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of predicted it too, if they're able to stop Murray. I said at the beginning of the season, if Murray doesn't average over 18, have 18 over every single game, and Tony Perkins has over 12, they're not going to be a good team.
Yeah, they go as Murray goes. Patrick's he's a good player, but he's not going to have the whole team on his back. Like they have a lot of shooters that aren't great at shooting, it seemed.
Yes. They're not – it's different because they don't have the same offensive threats that Iowa's always had. Yeah. Keegan was Keegan.
They're not very big, though. Like, dude, Connor was on Filipowski at one point. Connor is not the tallest guy in the world.
I'm surprised Iowa didn't play more zone. I really thought they would.
They should have. And, like, Roach played fucking amazing.
Well, okay. He played really great, but he was also like 6 of 17 from the field.
Yeah.
Or wait, was that Filipowski? I think I'm getting confused. Filipowski. I thought Filipowski had a really good game, and he ended up he was like 6 of 17 from the field. I'm like, I thought he played unreal. I didn't think he took that many shots, but
he is good though. Like he's a guy
really
we got you, Hunter. Yeah, Filipowski was 5 of 15.
Yeah.
Roach was 8 of 18. But like Whitehead's gonna be the guy for Duke. Duke's good. I don't know what you guys tell you. They're a good basketball team. They're deep.
They're not elite.
I don't know. I feel like we learned more about Iowa than we did about Duke in that game.
Yes.
I think Duke has a lot more room to grow than I think Iowa's just what Iowa.
Duh. Duke has all freshmen, 5-star. But I think Duke just kind of overpowered them with their height, and I think it was more of just like if Chris Murray isn't going, it's like Jordan said, they don't have the offensive firepower that they normally have. That's kind of a good edit.
It's literally you.
But like they don't have the Wieskamps, they don't have the Bohannons, they don't have
Bohannons. Was there more than one?
I said the Wieskamps, the Bohannons, like
yeah.
They don't have these.
these knockdown shooters and like these kind of playmakers that I feel like I mean, I guess Perkins is a playmaker. The other guard that starts with him is pretty solid too. But like they don't have guys that like you're scared they can go off for 20 or plus a night. Like obviously, just because I said that, Perkins is probably going to score 20 on us. But like I think we learned a lot about Iowa in that if Chris Murray struggles, I think Iowa's going to probably have a tough time, with teams.
And I want to give a compliment to Connor. Really, like I understand. I watched him a lot. He is all over the court. He really is defensively. I wish he shot more.
I try telling you, Marty, having guys like that on the team who just know what their role is and do it and just want to do it, it's beyond it. Like it's so valuable. Like for a person who plays the game, and it's like having a guy who's fine with not taking any shots, but just trying to guard and make their teammates better and just be a really talkative, great teammate. That's more valuable than a lot of other people.
Yeah, no, I mean the game was honestly very boring. It was
really boring.
It was a boring game. They didn't really Duke didn't even play like that great, but I was playing way worse, and it was great because they were winning the whole time, but it was pretty boring. I texted Goodman. I was like, "You at the game?" Yeah, that was it. I didn't even.
He texted me. I forgot to put this on the group chat. He texted me 2 hours ago while I was at practice talking about Chris Murray. How bad is his injury? I'm like, you motherfucker.
He's asking you?
He's asking me.
You know who he asked? He asked Hunter about Jalen?
He did.
Yeah.
I think we have a little
And where's Chris Beard? Nowhere to be found.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, no, I'll call out. Listen, I tweeted out his almanac. I thought we were great to him.
It was a great episode. I thought we were really friendly.
We ain't giving him tips. It's a give and take business here.
He's take.
Take. That's it. We're trying to get
we're getting milked over here. We're out of milk. We're out of milk, Marty.
Yeah,
we're out of fucking milk.
Fucking bang, 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 bang.
I can only produce so much. I can only lactate 6 times, Marty.
I'm dry as a bird, Jordan.
I'm drier. I don't have anything left.
Fucking horrible. Jeff Goodman sucking all of our fucking tits,
Fucking milkman over there.
Holy shit. And I said if Hunter gave him information on Jalen, he would.
Did he?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Okay. So,
but I was like, if you give me the information, I want to.
Oh yeah.
I used to cuck some of them, and try and tweet out breaking news, and they would get so mad, per Marty Mush did this, and it was true one time, and they lost. Everyone, don't listen to this guy, but I was right. It was like when Io was hurt at Illinois, I was the first one to it. They lost their minds. I love upsetting the nerds so much.
I think he's in the nerd category now.
He is.
That's 100%. Absurd.
Yeah, I think it's not right what he did to us.
No.
And we're not a PC podcast, we don't hold back anymore.
Yeah. We don't hold back anymore.
That same night, though, in my opinion, 2 Final Four teams was a sick game. Texas, Illinois was insane. Meyer was going off in the first half. And then he got in foul trouble. But Illinois, first of all, Illinois fans, good for you. You travel. They traveled very well to MSG. It's fucking loud as shit for them. I think that was Texas's first road game, even though it was neutral. It was just their first game away from home, which I don't know. People are saying that they need a true road game soon to figure out if they're actually this good. But I think they are that good. But Illinois showed me a lot. I love Illinois. I really do. I think they're so good.
Underwood completely changed that program. It's actually unbelievable what he's done. Absurd.
Yeah.
They started my freshman year. They're with us, bottom of the league. I mean, him and Fran are what they did for Iowa and Illinois. I don't think it's talked about enough, especially Illinois. They should be in a Final Four contender this year. I will. I will. You were right on your take. You were right. They're a lot better team than I thought they were.
Illinois.
Yep.
Thank you, Jordan. Look at you.
It hurts so
I'm
much.
also up to 11 units in college basketball. Someone knows ball this year.
I saw that. No,
What do you
it
think?
hurts. It hurts too much for me to watch them with Terrence Shannon. It hurts too much. He's so good. He's so good.
You guys just got to stop with the academic shit. You know.
I know. It's, I actually heard like even more about what happened with that, and it hurts. I forgot like all the details about it, about how they like about how they. It's because I remember now. It's because Underwood and Adams are boys, and so he kind of.
What happened?
I heard from somebody, I forget who, that Mark Adams and Brad Underwood are close. And so that kind of helped Terrence Shannon be able to go there instead of us because Mark Adams.
Did he hit you up to go to Michigan?
Who?
Terrence or no?
No, he tried. He was going to commit here, but Mark Adams wouldn't let him finish his credits at Texas Tech. And so he was going to leave, and so I guess Mark Adams knew Brad Underwood and was more okay with him going to Illinois. That's what I heard.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, Marty, I'm gonna tell you off air about some things. I gotta tell you off air about some things. I'm not ready to bring him to light yet.
All right. I'll hear it off air, and I'll let you know if you should say it on air or not.
Yeah, for sure. But it just hurts to watch Illinois basketball. Like, Illinois fans, I'll be honest, your team is very good. They're very good. It just hurts to watch them and be so good and not in a Michigan jersey. It just hurts. It hurts a lot.
I want to say something about Illinois fans because they fucking hate me still. I don't know what I did to them, but
they hold grudges.
I don't know what the fuck the grudge is over me. Like, I don't ever did anything to you guys. What? I understand a lot of fan bases are huge bandwagoners, but they are top tier level of ride or fucking murder their team. There is no in between with that fan base.
No, what kills me with their fan base is, look, yes, they're very good this year. They've been very good, but
they've been disappointing, honestly.
Marty, you're right. They've been disappointing
in their last. So they've been good this year. They've been really good last year, and they were really good my freshman year, and they were really good the year before I got here.
Yeah, but they lost first round freshman year.
How many Big Ten wins or how many Big Ten titles do they have in those 4 years? They got one, right? They have no second weekend appearances.
Yeah, and that's way more.
And you would think Illinois, like, this is not a shot at the basketball program. This is a shot at their fans. You would think they've won like 3 national championships out of 4 years.
No, that's true. And I like you going after Illinois fans.
The Illinois fans already hate me, so there's nothing. When I tweet something, there's Illinois fans, there's Michigan State fans, now there's Kentucky fans. There's a couple, Texas Tech for sure. There's a couple fan bases out there. I know I'm getting Illinois stay solid. Thank you for that relationship with me, Illinois fans. I appreciate that love-hate relationship. It's kind of hard, though, because, like, the first beef I had with them was because, the Illinois fans hate me because of what I said my freshman year. They were mad that we won the Big Ten by winning percentage, even though
that was ridiculous.
Even though
I forgot about this shit, Marty. No, you guys are pussies for that year. You guys are fucking pussies for that year.
Explain.
You guys fucked up our schedule during COVID because you wouldn't play us at a certain day. So we had to go back to back with the team.
It's not our fault that the whole university wanted to go in a 2-week pause.
No, you guys were being really hard on scheduling games with teams.
No,
I remember we had to play Nebraska and like some other school like within 3. We had like 4 games in 6 days. I remember
we did too. We did too.
Yeah, but you guys fucked up everyone's schedule because you wouldn't play certain teams.
Again, Jordan, how is it our fault when the whole university went on a 2-week shutdown?
It's not your fault. I'm saying after that shutdown, you guys didn't want to finish all your games, which I thought was the everyone agreed on that we're going to finish all the games.
We were
somehow.
in a pandemic, Jordan. We were in a pandemic. There was things bigger than basketball at that moment. Okay?
Allegedly.
Boy, always pull that out, Hunter.
Allegedly.
People were dying, Jordan. You're gonna talk about basketball.
Oh,
People were
wow.
dying. People were dying.
Wow. We're going to do
People died.
that? We're
People
going to pull that card?
People died, and you're talking about basketball games.
All right, people died. We played the college basketball season. If we want to go that route.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you know
people
the
dying.
you know the NCAA needs their money, Jordan. Come on now.
Yeah, but people are fucking dying right now. Here we are on a podcast. Are we fucked up then?
Maybe.
I was thinking about stopping a podcast of I don't know, someone. I don't fucking know. I don't even know how we got into dying right now.
Well, we were talking about the Illinois beef, but it's kind of weird because it's like none of those players on that team are still there, so it's just like
My goal is for everyone to hate you and Michigan fans to love you. That's
Illinois.
what you don't want.
Illinois, we already got that down.
If fan bases love you, that you're not doing your job.
I'm gonna do my best to have Minnesota fans hate me tonight. I'm gonna do some funny stuff tonight.
Well, they don't have a lot. They don't
What
have
are
a
you
lot
gonna
of
do?
fans.
Just after every bucket, I'm just gonna let them know I've scored. Like I love it when fans are. These are big replies that I get. Like, why is Hunter flexing after he scored on a 6'9" guy or 6'10" guy or like? I'm like, yo, they're Division I basketball players at my position. What do you want me to do? Like,
Not your fault. You're 7'2".
and then we can look at my track record for 7-foot bigs in the Big Ten.
Ain't like Drew Timmy, that pussy.
I get a lot of buckets versus a lot of people now. No, but sometimes that hate does get to me, Marty. Like, damn, am I really like only scoring against bums?
Yo, am I soft? I would have the same mindset.
But
like,
then,
dude,
but
am
then
I
I
actually
just remember,
ass? Like,
yeah, for sure. And
Bro,
then I
you
just
know,
remember,
at times, like in a different situation, like, man, do I really suck at my job that much?
but then Marty, and then I'll just remember like Purdue. Ooh, I had like 27 and then 23, and then like Rutgers, I had like 25, and then Michigan State I had 33, and then like, oh no, I'm really good at basketball.
Yeah, I'm good.
the funny thing is, like, when people reply to me, be like, he's gonna be working at Enterprise next year, and I'm like, am I actually gonna be working at Enterprise next year?
yeah. Talk about flipping burgers and stuff.
People send me McDonald's applications every tweet I have.
That's funny. That's fucking funny.
Am I gonna have to go to McDonald's?
No, that shit does get to you. The more they send it to you, like, all right.
It's always
I
like,
know,
man,
sometimes I'm
am I
like-
an idiot not seeing it? And then you're like, wait, fuck these people that are probably actually working at McDonald's or
yeah,
like fucking sad sacks of shit.
right.
Yeah, I just remember games that I just like, oh, I just had 23 versus Kentucky. Yeah, no, I'm all right.
You'll be fine.
You guys lost though.
So tonight, what's your message? What's your message to Minnesota fans?
I'm just gonna try to do. I'm like I don't know. I'm probably just gonna. I don't know. I just feel like it's got to be one of those games where I gotta just have fun out there, and I'm just gonna have some fun out there. Hopefully,
That was the dumbest answer I've ever heard.
no, like have fun.
That wasn't even media.
I'm just gonna do some. No. Have fun in terms of like, I'm just gonna do some funny stuff out there. Like I'm not gonna make it like a joke, but it's just gonna be like it's gonna be funny. Like if you're watching the game, if you're like a neutral fan, you're just gonna love it.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what the fuck you just said at all. If you're a neutral fan,
Yeah, like if you're like obviously if you're a Minnesota fan,
A neutral fan.
if you're just a guy tuning in to watch the game, you'll enjoy it.
Bro, Hunter, you talk like me. You talk like you don't know what you're gonna say, and then you just start babbling some shit, and then you try and save yourself. That's what I do. And you just did. If you're a neutral fan,
No,
you're gonna love
sometimes
this.
I'll try to like
That
because
me.
you know I gotta stay somewhat PC, so I can't just say what I want to say like how I'd say it off air, and I try to word it. I try to word it in a PC way, and then it just doesn't come out like I want it to. All right, Jordan, we've already seen that.
That shit kills me. That is so.
All right, so I'm
It
gonna
was
try.
funny. That's funny. It's a funny picture. It's a funny picture.
You're gonna say you want to say basically fuck Minnesota tonight. I'm gonna play. You're gonna score 20s in the 20s and just pretty much drop your dick on them.
Can we talk about how far Hunter has come?
Thank you.
I love Hunter. I thought I was gonna be mad at him half the year. He like he's not PC anymore. He has stopped caring about what people think about him.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, no. At this point, man, it's just like.
But
As
I'm
long as-
telling you, you're getting more like think about you guys are not playing well, but you're getting a lot of publicity just from like talking shit to people, and like then you can go out and still score 30. Like it's fucking awesome.
I know, yeah, no, it is fun. I mean, like when you back it up, that's the best part. That's honestly.
Hey,
when it's-
yo, what? What?
All right, yeah, that was kind of wild. I'm sorry.
Wait,
That was kind of wild.
what do you mean?
That was wild.
You back it up on that ass.
When your play on the court backs up what you said on the podcast, it makes it the best. I'm sorry.
I fucking love you, man. I do, Hunter. I love
you. Caught me, Jordan. You caught me.
That was crazy. That was actually wild.
You caught me. You caught me.
Let's go through a couple more games and we'll all get out of here. Maryland loses to Wisconsin. We haven't talked about Maryland a lot. I think Maryland's really good. That's a trap spot at Wisconsin. For some reason, the Kohl Center sounded really, really not loud at all.
Because it's too big. It might be. I think the arena's too big.
No, that's not true. No,
Like,
that place
I went to Purdue, Wisconsin when they like shared the Big Ten shit, like stormed the court. It was loud. Like Maryland is a huge team this year. Going to Wisconsin. Wisconsin they've had bad losses, right? Or no?
They lost to Wake Forest, and
They lost to somebody else, I think. Too.
I think Wake Forest is really their only bad loss. I don't think Wake Forest is that good. Yeah, they're okay. They're a good team. They'll make the tournament this year.
They beat Maryland. That's a big win. It just didn't seem it was very loud, but yeah, that was a one. Who was the other team? UConn. We don't talk about UConn enough. UConn's for real. I bet on Florida because I was like, oh, it's low spread. Florida isn't that good. It's a little weird, and UConn beat the fuck out of them. So that was, to me, when you go on the road and just beat the shit out of a team like Florida, like, good for you. I think UConn's very good. Sonogo splashing threes is a problem.
I think UConn is really fucking good. I do. That makes me remind me of St. John's because St. John's played Iowa State. Not to change the topic, but St. John's is awful. They are really, really bad. I don't think they're going to be below. They're going to be one of the worst teams of the Big East this year.
And a lot of people were hyping them up because Curbello's going. I was like, Curbello is a turnover machine.
Mm-hmm.
And who's still there?
Posh Alexander, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be so good for years, and it's like he has good games, but that team just seems selfish. It seems with the ball.
I agree.
But yeah, Iowa State tonight. Who do you got?
Well, depending on obviously, Hawks I think are going to win, but
make a prediction. Just make a prediction.
I think Iowa wins 79-76.
Thank you.
Any chance it would be 81-76?
I have a feeling I know why you said
Why is the spread 5.5 now?
It's like 4.5. I think.
Oh, it was 6.5 last night. I took
That's scary.
I have two bets. I have Iowa State 6.5 and I have Iowa money line. So I would love a close game.
All right, let's get because this episode went out late. We've been scheduled. Oh, Champa, because we have a moron on this podcast who's told me about an Excel spreadsheet for 45 days straight. Still hasn't made it. Champa, did you see the email last night?
Me,
Jordan.
Good job, champ. I'm proud of you.
He put your schedule on the left, Hunter's on the right, and time slots for you guys to tell me when you're available.
can we talk about this though? Because you were in the wrong with.
I was I think it was 60-40. I think it was 60% my fault, 40% your guys' fault. Because on the podcast, Champ, I'm gonna let Champ on real fast. Champ, you tell me if I'm wrong. On the podcast on Sunday, I was like, listen, we got an interview Wednesday at 11 with Bruce Pearl. Are you guys in? You're like, I should be. I'll let you know. And
Yeah,
then the night before, I'm like, guys, we got it. You guys don't tell me if you're available or not.
Well, yeah, because Marty, you're like, okay, yeah, we have the interview at this time.
Yes, you told us
But I
one
said that
time.
on
I would rather
Sunday.
prefer Marty, like, yo, like, what times, like, would you guys,
Right.
for Bruce Pearl, and then we'll answer you.
But I said that on Sunday, and you both were like, all right.
Yeah, no, we said we don't know our schedules yet.
But then you didn't tell me till Wednesday morning when we had the interview.
No.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's exactly what happened.
I know I'm in
Marty slipped Ciampa at 20 before this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jordan. Monday morning. Are you free?
I'm free Monday.
This is Ciampa right now.
Wait, show that again.
Hop off, Ciampa. But you gave us one time, 11. Like,
all right. Well, there's an interview on Monday at 11. So
On Monday.
Eastern.
wait. So now we're just saying 11. So we're doing the same thing again.
Well, no. Hunter said that he's free, so I was like, we got one person.
Okay.
I got one person. Because that was like the last time when we're not.
Yeah. No, I understand. Okay, we got one, but it was like 85-15.
That's a little wrong. All right. Let's end the show. We're gonna try and we'll see if we can get a guest for Sunday.
We can get you guys for Sunday.
Yeah, let's try and get a guest for Sunday.
Wait, so like
Wait. We have to talk. We have to talk about Nebraska beating Creighton.
Oh, yes.
In Omaha. Omaha.
That is a
Question.
signature. That is one of the biggest wins in Nebraska history. That it
Ever.
turns around the
Very
program, in my opinion.
Very happy.
Question for both of you: yes or no? Is Creighton overhyped?
No. They are really good offensively. I think they're pretty solid defensively too. They'll be a second weekend team.
I agree. They're really good offensively, defensively.
They got
Okay, I think
they got
they're
length
good.
down low. Like they have a
They do have
7'12"
length.
guy too. Like no one talks about him in the country.
You're
He's
talking about
he's 7'30". Like he's
about Ryan
huge.
I'm gonna butcher his last name, so I'm not even gonna say it. But Ryan
Yeah, whatever his last name is.
I'm sorry,
Crockpot. Ryan Crockpot.
Yeah.
Listen, they're good. Like, they beat Texas Tech,
Not a big believer.
Arkansas, barely lost to Arizona. Like, I know they're good. And there's always going to be one of those losses, like a what the fuck loss. And that was Nebraska.
I don't
But
think it's a what the fuck loss. Nebraska's good.
Not at home to Nebraska is a what the fuck.
Yeah,
loss.
but that's a rivalry game. Like that means so much.
It is a WTF loss, but it is a rivalry game.
Did you
Wait,
just do it?
Yes.
are you a 16-year-old girl?
Have you not cursed? Have you not cursed on this podcast?
I sprinkle it in every once in a while.
He just said WTF
He
loss.
said
Who said
WTF. He
WTF
just said
loss?
sprinkled.
Oh my god. I'm so upset. What's going on here?
What's going on? We're all flustered now. But I don't even know how you did that.
Ciampa, what the fuck was that?
Oh, that was Ciampa? I
Ciampa,
thought
do you think that's better off like this?
What is going on?
Listen,
I
okay,
like it like this.
I kind of do like it like this.
Absolutely not.
Hold up. Go back.
What's happening?
4 minutes. I kind of like this.
I don't. This makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, my face is way too big. I don't want to look at that. Yeah, well, WTF Hunter. that legitimately.
Can we not focus on my acronyms? Can we focus on the game?
That was gross.
Me and Jordan have always been saying this. Hoiberg is a good coach.
He's a great coach.
Hoiberg.
He's a great coach. That's a huge win. I mean, Nebraska is such a
He
joke
needed
in
that.
college basketball usually, so it's nice to see them on the map. All right, to end the show, Hunter, do you have a prediction for tonight?
It's gonna be a close game. I don't know. It's gonna be a close game. Really close game. I know that. I really don't have a prediction, honestly. I'll be honest with this one. Like, if I had one,
If you had one, what would you?
Yeah, no one's. We'll turn the cameras off.
Yeah. No one's listening right now.
There's no red dot on.
This one's hard because I really don't know. Jalen being out, it really kind of it. I don't really. My mind. I really don't know on this one, boys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to let you guys down.
Jordan,
I'm gonna
we
let you
put this
boys down.
guy's mind in a blender. When his eyes were just closed for 5 minutes, he's like, "Oh."
I'm getting
don't know.
worried. I might be taking Minnesota.
If we,
I like Michigan tonight. I'm taking Michigan. I'm a Michigan rider. Everyone says I hop off Hunter's dick whenever I tweet. I'm a Michigan guy. I love Michigan. I hope I get front row seats if I go to a game. But I think this is a must-win game for them. You better be in that locker room fucking talking up, saying, let's fucking go and
might
stop
slap
doing
somebody before the game.
Let's go. I love it. All right, Michigan, Minnesota tonight. We'll be back unless something crazy happens tonight. We will be back Monday with hopefully a guest.
If I hit a game winner, we will go emergency pod.
Hunter, I hate to break it to you, but if it comes down to a game winner between Minnesota, again, pack your bags on the season. It's over.
Way to just rain on my parade, Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying they're
If
not
I
a
hit a
good
game
team.
winner, we're going live on Twitter.
Oh, two things. One, our Twitter DMs are open. Champa, don't answer everybody, by the way.
Do we have any questions for this episode? I thought we had fan questions.
I want to see if there's if we can do a voicemail thing. Like there's like a number you call it and Champa can just because on live, like they can just live they get more scared because like I feel like they'll succumb to us early. Like I want you like that?
That's a good word. I haven't heard that one in a while.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was
a good word.
But I want like a voicemail of like them talking trash, and then we can say whatever. Like, I think we're gonna try and set that up because we have a lot of DMs and shit. Champa, was there any questions that popped out to you that we can answer? But before you say something, Champa, Sunday I am officially going to Seton Hall, Rutgers game. It's gonna be loud as fuck. I'm gonna do a video for Roundball, just like man on the street, what they think about Seton Hall. I think I might be front row a fan of the student section. So, Champ, I want you to tweet this out. I want signs. I want something. Make fun of me. Make fun of Jordan, Hunter. I don't care. Or just anything Roundball. You'll be on the video easily. I want to see.
Are you going with TJ?
TJ's going to be there. I'm bringing a camera guy, and I'm actually bringing my brother. He went to Seton Hall, but I told
Ask him how they feel about me and Jordan.
Rutgers?
Yeah.
Rutgers loves me.
Jordan probably don't like you.
I feel like they liked us after we talked really good about the rack. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited, bro. The rack is fucking crazy. I went to the game against Wisconsin last year, and like that game was crazy. Like I can't wait for it. So the rack, I want you to tweet at us, bring signs. I want to hear all about it. I will be there before the game doing a video. Eric LeGrand's going to be there too, who's awesome. So I'll be. Shiano's going to be there. Like everyone's going to be there. So I can't wait. Champa, any questions?
Yeah. So the first one, major coach that is secretly on the hot seat.
Oh.
It's really just Bayhive. Just take out
the hot seat to go to jail.
Take out the killing. He's on the hot seat.
Let me think.
He's in the electric chair.
I gotta think about this.
Thing is, they don't.
This is a crazy take because he just got there, Minnesota.
No.
That's why you said you want a hot take. I think low key he's Jacobson. I love Jacobson too. He's a great guy, but we've seen how it is if you don't win the Big Ten, Hunter.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, Bobby Hurley's got to be on the hot seat, no?
I can't speak on him because of how they beat us. I mean, like, I know he just got there, but like, how many games are Louisville fans going to just accept losing this year?
Nah,
that's different though. That's different.
Rick just needs to come back there.
I'm saying, but like,
one more question.
if he wins like 2 games this year, and then like I don't see
He
them.
just got there, and he has a whole new team. Like they're gonna give him at least 4 years.
But if so, Jordan, if they win 2 games this year and then win like 2 games next year,
They don't care about this year. This year is a outlier.
All right, then. You wanna-
Last one.
all right. What team inside the top 15 today will be fighting for their lives for a bid in March Madness?
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect these good of questions.
These are really good
They
questions.
were actually pretty good ones.
I mean, just look at the list. Honestly, this is to get a trip to the tournament.
Or a bid, yeah.
Oh, everyone in the top 15 right now will make the tournament. That won't.
I kind of agree with that.
I mean, Duke will make it. Indiana,
yeah,
Maryland,
I'm looking at the team.
Baylor might be the only team that is they might be the worst team in the top 15.
If you
Tennessee-
said top 25, I could definitely see Mississippi State.
Mississippi State's really good too. Like the top 25 is really
they
solid.
play
I see every
defense,
team.
bro. They play defense.
I'll be honest about Mississippi State. I haven't watched a lick of Mississippi State, so they could be very good.
So
I just look at them like they
No, I like
shouldn't be
one,
that
dude.
should be that high. I just said them. I'll be honest, Mississippi.
No, I love that.
I don't know if many Mississippi State fans watch the podcast, but if they do, I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't watched you guys, so I don't
Brandon
know.
Walker is the only one that watches it, and he tells me, and they are the best defensive team.
they're really fucking good. I agree. Yeah, I watched them their last game. They looked phenomenal.
But the SEC is really good.
SEC has was 8 teams that are in the top 65 or 70 in the net rankings. So that is huge, like going into tournament play, because the non-conference is almost over now.
Yeah. All right, boys. I thought it was a good episode.
Yeah, that was a great episode. That was a fantastic episode. We'll be back Monday. We will see you guys soon. Hopefully some news of live shows and more content coming besides the podcast, but we will see you guys on Monday. See ya.